Not all mining is profitable. This is what I hear. And Anton this week has told me that some of the foundations are also giving incentives when it comes to mining.
I think I can call it out. It's Solana, actually. Yeah, Solana subsidizes heavily through the foundation model because mining is completely on.
That's not uncommon, right? With protocols that you kind of subsidize your infrastructure ecosystem, right? But on the Bitcoin part, I mean, it's actually quite interesting, right? Because 80 to 90% of your OPEX in mining is energy cost. It's a very easy calculation. If you have an energy price that is somewhere below $0.04 per kilowatt hour, you're good to go. Current price levels probably push this up to 6 or 7 cents or so, but that's mainly it.
And what's the price in UAE or in MENA region on average?
It always depends, right? Because I mean, I can't spoil the price because that was really like government negotiation.
I'm asking the right question. Sorry,
but I can tell you something. So
the benchmark.
So in the MENA region, right? General, not only UAE, but in the MENA region, you should be able, if you have the right support, to secure a price of 3 cents. Right?
But then again, you need to buy the land. You need to buy the miners. You need to get the people. You need to connect as well. There's a lot of infrastructure costs before you start aiming for this amount of these 3 cents.
True, but it's also a very straightforward, relatively risk-free business model, because the other interesting thing is that I mean, miners, as you know, they run in sprints, not in marathons, right? Like every 10 minutes, a block is mined, and your average lifespan of the machines is 3 years max, right? It's a very foreseeable risk that you're taking. You're deploying CapEx for 3 years, and then basically you have break even depending on where the price is after a year.
So you need to time this 3 years, because if you get it in the wrong place in the market cycle, you get out of business.
True. That's why, I mean, you saw before the halving that the hash rate went through the roof, right? Because people were just deploying and deploying and deploying, obviously with the assumption that immediately after the halving, the price will skyrocket, which never happened in the history of Bitcoin. But I think the industry always falls back into the same trap, right? Because you usually see that 6 months after the halving, nothing happens really, right? There's a small spike immediately around the halving. It's like a sell the news event kind of thing. But it takes a while until the market catches up.